Ah, the fruit of frivolous lunacy. Now, I can be out on the water in a state of being and doing, just knocking off the central philosophical core concepts of the meaning of existence, espoused by René Descartes and Jean-Paul Sartre. And not just in the moment, but giving the moment a jolly good rogering in adagio. Thank you very much, Mr. Don Levy. But thoughts arise in the great burly trail of relaxed pleasure. For example, so many aspects of the natural world symbolically mirror the human-created, highly structured social world that we exist within. The tidal cycle symbolically equals inevitable repetition, just like the days in western suburbia. It's that unrelenting, almost inevitable repetition that sedates us and makes us feel insensately comfortable. What is a tragedy in suburbia? What embodies stress? Something out of the blue upsetting that grey security blanket of routine and repetition. To break from the routine, the individual needs the excitement of a quest. And deep down, everybody loves a bit of the old discipline called archaeology and the excitement of discovery that it represents. Ancient relics, priceless antiquities, the adventure, the daring do, or in this case in a kayak on an attractive waterway, the herring do make a good bait. But folk would point out that there are life-threatening risks to being an adventurer and an archaeologist. Suffering hypothermia, taken by ravenous beasts, falling into an endless crevasse. Well, I laugh at their snide insinuation that my quest will be devoid of any form of danger. Okay, I don't face exactly the same sort of perils, but I do face perils. Just launching the kayak had me walking through long grass. I faced the shuddering fear of snakes, ticks, spiders, and the dreaded azure kingfisher. They can poke an eye out. And who would want to be a stodgy archaeologist anyway, kneeling for days with their little brushes slowly dusting off some piffling nondescript nugget of dirt and claiming it's a piece of jewellery when it looks like a dung beetle poop? Well, my search is in the here and now on a large waterway, and I am using a quite unusual technique. I am going to dredge the bottom for relics using lures. Here's the lure. I'll just put some relic attractant on it and I'll cast it out and start the search. Hell, what is this interruption to the search? Is this really a good lure for chasing antiquities? I thought this one would be an absolute divining rod for priceless relics. Instead, it just found dinner. See? Danger, Will Robinson. To the left, that orange line. I risk braid decapitation or at least strangulation if I hook a second fish. What do I catch? A weird, ugly thing. A spiked foot callus sander. Here I shall paddle heroically onward towards my future discovery. Another interruption to my search. I must be using the wrong attractant again. At least dinner is getting more varied. So, a change of antiquity attracting lure, and infuriatingly I've hooked another fish. This fishing caper is such a nuisance to the professional adventurer. It just seems too easy to conjure up these Piscean diversions. So what is the result? Oh my God, a roid-fueled oversize whiting. Hardly going to place it in a display case in a museum. Goddamn BTs, loud, aggressive and obnoxious. BTs just mindlessly bite anything in a severe nong frenzy. Listen to those bellbirds roaring mockingly at the poor seeker of the ancient and timeless. Hypothetically, what wine and sauce would you have with a brace of sautéed bellbirds? Just hypothetically. Pinot Grigio and a white wine sauce? Am I developing paddle madness, seeing sublime images in the jade water? Aha! At last! Is this a barnacle-encrusted Excalibur I see before me? Given to me by the Lady of the Lake. Well, at least the troll of the river. And what was this magnificent piece caught on? The friggin' anchor.